guys, welcome back to another video this week. I'm glad you're back. This week we're going to be making enfrijoladas. This is a very cheap and easy recipe that you can make if you already have your beans ready. Beans usually take about an hour to an hour and a half for them to be cooked. Or if you want to soak them overnight and cook them the day after, then it only takes about 30 minutes for them to be cooked. A few weeks ago, we made our own beans. I'm going to put the link to that video right here on the description down below. But pretty much we're going to be using the same process that we cook those beans with, which is just water, black beans, salt, onion, garlic, and epazote. We're going to cook all that together and we're going to get this nice bowl of beans that we're going to be using for our enfrijoladas. You can also make this recipe from canned beans. I just recommend you make your own beans since it's super easy to make and it's very affordable. I'm going to be using 2 cups of black beans, 4 chile guajillos, and they look like this. You can find them at Target or Walmart. About 5 to 6 chile de árbol. I want my enfrijoladas to be a little spicy, so I'm going to be adding chile de árbol. Chile de árbol is typically spicy. Chile guajillo, it is not spicy. It's just for it to give it flavor. If you don't want your enfrijoladas to be spicy, don't add this chile. We're also going to be using hoja de aguacate. This is going to be an avocado leaf. Hoja de aguacate. If you're not able to find this, don't worry. It is going to give it flavor, but if you can't find it, you can do this recipe without it as well. Hoja de aguacate is usually very strong, so I would recommend 1 leaf only to try it at first. And if you feel like it needs more flavor, you can add more later on. We're also going to be using 1 garlic clove, a little piece of onion, diced onion, and I'm going to be using the queso fresco that I made in last week's video. I'm also going to be leaving that link down below for that recipe. And obviously tortillas. I'm using corn tortillas. I have never seen this dish being done with flour tortillas, but if you want to give it a shot. As far as the toppings, we're going to be using crema mexicana, Mexican style cream. You can use any kind of sour cream that you like. And 1 avocado. We're going to start off by cooking our chiles in a pot with a little bit of water. We're going to add our chile de árbol and chile guajillos. We're going to cook this for about 15-20 minutes until they're soft, and we're going to cover them on medium to low heat. After about 20 minutes, I let my chiles cook for about 20-30 minutes, and I let them sit for about 5 minutes. This is the end result of our chiles, not that they're cooked. They're all soft, and we're going to be adding it to our blender. In a blender, we're going to add 1 piece of garlic, the piece of onion, and our frijoles. For this recipe, you can use any kind of frijoles, black beans, pinto beans, Peruvian beans, any type of beans that you have available at your home, or any kind of canned beans that you can find. As long as they're not like lentil beans or garbanzo beans or habas beans, as long as they're like actual beans, you'll be able to use any type of beans that you like. And we're also going to be adding our chiles. Our cooked chiles, the chile de árbol and chile guajillo. I'm going to be adding a little bit of the juice where we cooked our chiles to give it a little bit extra flavor. If you have epazote, if you're using canned beans and you're able to get epazote available, add it to your blender as well. When I cooked my beans, I didn't add enough epazote because I didn't have it at that time. So I'm going to be adding a little bit extra now. We're going to be blending all this together until it looks like a smoothie. On a deep pot, we're going to be adding a little bit of oil, letting that heat up. And then we're going to be adding our diced onion. We're going to saute our onion until it's golden brown. We're going to be frying our enfrijolada sauce for about 2 minutes. Covering it. After 5 minutes, you want to uncover it, move it around because it's going to get stuck on the bottom. A lot of people like their enfrijolada sauce to be very watery. I don't, because then in that case, I feel like I can just make regular enchiladas. They're going to be like saucy. I like my enfrijoladas to have a thicker consistency that I can actually see that I'm eating enfrijoladas. I want to see and I want to taste the beans. Most people like their enfrijoladas to be more watery. So I'm going to leave this up to you guys, however much water you want to add. I'm really not going to add more water to this because I feel like it's the right consistency. But if you feel like it's too thick for you, go ahead and add a little bit more water at this time. We're going to move this and we're going to add our avocado leaf, la hoja de aguacate. Remember, this leaf is very strong. So make sure you dip it in, leave it in there for a few seconds. Taste your beans, make sure you have enough salt. Make sure it's the right consistency that you want it. And if you feel like the avocado leaf already left enough of its flavor, take it out. If you feel like it needs a little bit more flavor, you can add another leaf, or you can just leave it like that. Make sure you taste it first because like I said, the avocado leaf leaves a lot of flavor in there. I already have oil on this pan from the day before that I made potato flautas. I'm going to be reusing that oil. I'm going to heat it up first. After it's been heating up, we're going to add our tortillas. Normally, I would not fry my tortillas just because I feel like the tortilla soaks up a lot of oil. But the traditional way is frying up your tortillas. Like I said, I normally don't fry my tortillas up, and I feel like it tastes the same. I'll leave that up to you as well. We're going to be frying our tortillas. I'm going to be frying 3 at a time. Make sure your tortillas get a little crispy. Don't just fry them and take them out, or else when you dip them into your enfrijolada sauce, they're all gonna come apart. So you want it to be kind of like a little toasty, so whenever you dip it into your enfrijolada, it's gonna get soft, but it's not gonna fall apart. You want to take the excess oil out of your tortillas before you serve them. As you can see, I'm ready here to make my enfrijoladas. I already have my tortillas and my pot of beans ready. We're gonna get a tortilla, and with the help of some tongs, we're going to be dipping it in and changing it and covering it all in the enfrijolada sauce. We're going to be putting it on a plate. And a lot of people like to put cheese inside their enfrijoladas. Some people put chicken on their enfrijoladas, or other people put chorizo on their enfrijoladas. I honestly like to leave them empty and just put the cheese on top. But here I'm just demonstrating on how you can do it. You can add cheese on the middle, fold it, get your other tortilla, dip it in, take it out, fold it, do your other tortilla, dip it in, cover it, and then fold it. And then cover your empty spots with some sauce. After you get your enfrijolada plate ready with your tortilla, you're going to be adding sour cream. I'm going to be using crema mexicana, which is the exact same thing, except this one's a little bit more liquidy versus the regular sour cream. And we're going to be adding our homemade queso fresco on top. We're going to be finishing this recipe with some avocado on top. And that is how you make your enfrijoladas. They are going to be a little bit spicy just because of the chile de árbol, but like I said, you don't have to add the chile de árbol. You can leave that step out. And this is all for today's video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to our channel if you want to be part of this family. Turn on your notification bell to be notified every time that we upload a video. I hope you guys had a great week, and I hope we have a better weekend. And we'll see you next week with a brand new recipe. Bye!